What are the problems affecting people in Kenya at the moment, and in particular your tribe, the Maasai?
Actually, the problems that are affecting or our people are facing back in Kenya, especially the Maasai, I've said there is this issue of drought, long droughts in our place. And our people depend on livestock. So when this drought comes, it has totally cleared or swept away herds of cattle. And they leave our people in a very unsustainable situation, whereby poverty line rises up. Yeah.
And what sort of livelihoods do the Maasai live? Do you rear animals? Is it crops that are affected? Give us an idea of the livelihoods of the Maasai.
Actually, the Maasai depends on purely livestock. We depend on livestock because initially our origins is pastoralist, pure pastoralist. It's only livestock because of the soil, because of the place we live. Adapting from livestock to agriculture, people they don't have that knowledge of cultivation. So actually they depend only on animals. Yeah.
And one of the main purposes you were telling me of coming down here is so you can go back to the Maasai and educate your people. What in particular would you like to tell them? What education in particular is important?
Actually, it is very important because here in Durban, I've got good information about climate change. I'll take back to our people that actually when these droughts are there, we should have alternative ways of survival. For example, we should have agricultural type of farming so that we can depend also on sort of crops, because if we depend only on animals and this climate disasters are there, so it is very good for them because we can have ways, because we are appealing to even the donors, the people who are listening to us, the indigenous people, the Maasai, so that we can have especially good water, fresh water, so that we can cultivate the land and grow crops, so that we can have an alternative way of life. The other one is, it is very good for them because, as you can see me, I'm wearing a total attire, a total dress of the Maasai people. These ornaments are made by women, and these women are just there in the village. And our people, they marry so many wives. One husband can marry 10 wives.
Wow.
So actually, we have come with a mechanism, or with a group, because we have formed a small group, a dancing group, which give information through dances, a dancing group which give information to these women. So they are the ones to sit down and do a lot of bidding. So when we get these biddings I have write them here in Durban. I'm trying to sell them so that they can change, they can get something little for their livelihood. So if these ornaments, we get a good market even abroad, these women can be sustained well, they can get food, they can take their kids to school and also get good health. Yeah.
And how important is it that in particular women of your community are educated in the need to be able to adapt to the changing conditions of climate change?
Come again?
Is it important that women in particular gain education regarding climate change, because they clearly play an important part in your community?
Yeah, it is very important. Women are very important. A woman, a family is a woman. I believe so. Because without a woman, there is no family. That's what we believe in. So it is very important for these women to have this knowledge. If these women are well informed, the community can be well secured. Yeah.
And what assistance, finally, what assistance do you need from the outside community in terms of conveying your message and enabling educational resources to be passed throughout the Maasai?
Actually, what I'm appealing to the Western, to all people who are listening to me, in Maasai, we have a problem of education because the poverty line is very down. It's up in terms of people don't have money to go to school. So I'm appealing that assistance of education, assistance of health. So if we get those two things, because if we get education, if you have the knowledge and we have health, then all the other things will come automatically. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.